Eating at a great steakhouse should be on everyone's bucket list of dining experiences in Las Vegas. Some have old-school charm, others have modern style, yet all serve great food in a captivating environment with wine, whiskey, martinis, or whatever drink suits your fancy. And at the end of this year, we'll be gaining another serious contender with the expansion of Peter Luger's iconic New York steakhouse. In the meantime, though, if you need help separating the good from the great, check out these top picks for the best steakhouses in Las Vegas. Here are our top picks for the best steakhouses in Las Vegas. It took a few months, but Resorts World finally has a full-fledged steakhouse. Executive Chef Daniel Ontivero's menu has something for everyone, from bone-in filet and dry-aged ribeyes, brushed in a red wine shallot butter, to tender cuts of Japanese Wagyu. In a fun twist, diners are given a choice of 5 steak knives, accompanied by detailed descriptions. Yet Carver Steak is destined to be remembered for its lobster and kraut, the 2-pound lobster wrapped in a pastry-like beef Wellington, with a tangy cognac cream sauce. The dining room follows a stylish mid-century modern design with splashes of neon and vintage photos on video screens. One private dining room is surrounded by bottles of scotch. Another is decorated with wall-to-wall steak knives. Yet the best place to sit is in the expansive outdoor patio, which is partially enclosed with its own bar, keeping any aggressive weather at bay while still allowing in the glow of the Strip. The Selftitled Steakhouse by Jean-Georges Van Gerichten specializes in fine cuts of beef in a sharp, contemporary dining room. Under the day-to-day guidance of executive chef Sean Griffin, the restaurant serves true certified Kobe and F1 Wagyu blended with Angus, seared lightly for a subtle crust, allowing the natural flavor of the meat to shine. Other cuts are grilled over apricot wood and mesquite. Along the way, guests can enjoy a few unexpected surprises: swordfish breaded and fried Milanese style, and Asian touches, a miso mustard steak sauce and crispy beer-battered maitake mushrooms with wildflower honey. It's hard to beat the scenery at SW Steakhouse, where a minimalist dining room and outdoor patio overlook the Wynn's 3-acre Lake of Dreams with water shows taking place every 30 minutes. Yet the broiled steaks remain the best reason to visit. SW Steakhouse was one of the first restaurants in the country to carry certified Kobe and continues to take pride in serving high-end cuts, from Sanuki A5 beef from cattle fed with olives to rotating gold-level Snake River Farm selections. There's been a renewed emphasis on fresh fish, thanks to recently introduced executive chef Mark LaRusso, who formerly curated Italian seafood at Costa de Mer. So try the upgraded seafood tower or the indulgent king crab ravioli. SW Steakhouse is also honoring the Wynn's ongoing commitment to quality vegan dishes, putting together a new plant-based steak of mushrooms, red lentils, and onions. Barry's Downtown Prime, tucked out of the way in the basement level of Circa, is a sprawling, circular dining space with private rooms for parties large and small. The concept for Barry Takake, formerly of Scotch 80 Prime at the Palms, features a mix of dry and wet-aged steaks cooked over charcoal and fruit wood. The signature ribeye cap, marinated in shallots, garlic, and olive oil, is a holdover from the chef's days at 9 Steakhouse. Try it with the mac and cheese, truffle gnocchi, or gourmet tater tots on the side. Overall, the environment is dark and moody, with vintage design elements and the occasional indoor olive tree making an appearance. The best seats are at the 12-person chef's table surrounded by wine racks, where Takake himself is eager to customize a meal on the fly. The Golden Steer is more than a steakhouse. It's a piece of Las Vegas history, dating back to 1958 when there was a hitching post to park your horse out front. Today, the restaurant continues to show off vintage charm and swagger, celebrating not only the mobsters who used to frequent the joint, but also Frank Sinatra, Muhammad Ali, and other famous visitors who now have red leather booths dedicated in their honor. So, what about the food? The Golden Steer specializes in wet-aged steaks and tableside presentations, with the Caesar salad a longtime favorite. Save room for the Bananas Foster dessert, another dish that arrives with a flashy delivery. Michael Minas Steakhouse has a playful, casual side, seen immediately in the complimentary duck fat truffle fries that kick off every meal, and a wide-open dining room that feeds off the energy of the casino, while ignoring any pretentiousness. Just look at all the Raiders hats and shirts after a game wraps up next door at Allegiant Stadium. However, there are no shortcuts with the food, especially the steaks, which are butter poached and finished on a mesquite grill, locking in a juicy tenderness and flavor. Asian influences are felt in a selection of robata skewers and the shiro dashi vinaigrette that tops the seafood entrees. According to the team at the Steakhouse, the restaurant hasn't hired anyone new in 20 years, and little else has changed with the passage of time. A dry aging room with thick hooks holding up slabs of beef greets guests near the check-in stand, and the heat of a mesquite charcoal grill remains the centerpiece of a dining room modeled after a vintage hunting lounge. Chef Bob Obrien prefers the challenge of aging choice cuts instead of prime, and it's hard to argue with the results, especially a flavorful 32-ounce bone-in ribeye or a thick slice of prime rib, which may be the best in town. The steakhouse also includes a super salad, vegetable, and a choice of potato with the main course. The type of all-inclusive deal that's becoming increasingly rare on the Strip. Still, make sure to start the meal off with a Boston-style crab cake, baked, not fried, with Ritz crackers holding the whole thing together. Wolfgang Puck's Steakhouse just keeps getting better over time. In recent years, the restaurant has dramatically renovated its dining room, mixing a stylish Art Deco design with soft lighting that proves it's possible to feel cozy and romantic without being dark and dim. Request a half-circle booth to maximize the comfort level and take your server up on the offer to tour the steak display, where prime Midwest cuts sit alongside luxe choices from Japan, including olive-fed snow beef. Yet the restaurant also gives extra attention to its seafood, especially its raw bar and full 2-pound Maine lobster that's pan-seared, oven-finished, and deshelled tableside. Anything pairs well with the neat pours of Whistle Pig 18 from the whiskey cart. Gordon Ramsay has 5 Las Vegas restaurants, but his Paris Steakhouse is best of all, balancing a stylish 2-level dining room with an exceptional cuisine. Guests enter through a tunnel to represent leaving France, the casino, for England, the restaurant. There's even a large Union Jack on the ceiling to erase any doubt. Ramsay's signature dishes, including his famous beef Wellington, are on the menu, as well as the sticky toffee pudding for dessert. Trenton Garvey was recently brought in as a head chef after winning Ramsay's Hell's Kitchen Young Guns reality show competition. Ask for his secret off-menu scallop dish, delicately seared with a brown sugar glazed carrot puree, pomegranate seeds, and dill oil. Hank's is the only steakhouse in Henderson to serve certified Kobe beef. Ask for it as part of a smoky carpaccio or seared at low temperatures by the ounce with a choice of optional seasonings on the side. However, a 28-day bone-in Chicago ribeye could be more your speed if you're looking to pay less and eat more. The restaurant also pays close attention to the sourcing of seafood, especially the robust Hokkaido scallops. The deep lineup of martinis is popular with locals, and half off during the daily happy hour in the bar, 4 to 7 p.m. Joe's serves freshly cracked Florida stone crab claws with their signature creamy mustard sauce. The menu showcases fresh seafood flown in daily from around the world, including seasonal specialties such as Madagascar shrimp, Nantucket Cape scallops, fresh Alaskan king crab, and Copper River salmon. Additionally, Joe's features a selection of bone-in signature steaks, such as the original 16-ounce bone-in filet mignon, served with side dishes including hashed brown potatoes, grilled tomatoes, creamed spinach, and coleslaw. A meal at Joe's would not be complete without a slice of the signature key lime pie. Martinis and Manhattans, as well as an array of fine wines, are only some of the libations served from Joe's full-service bar. So that's our top picks for the best steakhouses in Las Vegas. Feel free to check out our other videos and recommendations. We would appreciate it if you could leave us a like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you on the next video.